Hello, my name is Julie and this is ksmomcrochets, and today is the reveal video for the Gnome Surprise Christmas edition that I'm doing with Rebecca over at Yarn and Pajamas. And in case you missed that first video, what we do is we have a mini Instax printer and we print off the little Polaroid picture of a gnome that we want the other person to do, stick it in a card and send it off, and that way it's a surprise. We don't know what gnome the other person is going to pick for us. And we decided this time to put a little twist and make it a double surprise. So we actually included two options in our cards this time. Now Rebecca decided to do a little bit of a triple surprise. So I don't know which gnome that she is picking to do. So I'm really excited to see which one she chose out of my options. But her options were this little muffin gnome, Christmas muffin gnome from Crochet Page on Etsy, and also the candle gnome on Lucy Magic Pattern on Etsy. Now I did choose to do the candle gnome because I already had that pattern in my library. It was something that I had been wanting to do for a while and I just hadn't done it, and I was so excited that she picked that one. But I did absolutely love that little muffin gnome, and I know that he will be in my future sometime. Now, I usually take a bunch of pictures of my progress and insert them. I didn't take as many pictures as I normally do. I kind of got on a roll putting this gnome together, so I will insert the pictures that I took right here. Okay, so those were my progress pictures of my candle gnome, and here is the final gnome. I wish that I had took more pictures as I was making him, but like I said, I got so excited about making him and putting him together and seeing how he was going to turn out that I just completely forgot to take pictures. But I love him so much. I think he turned out so good. And I'm really happy that this is one of the patterns that I chose to do. So like I said, this is the candle gnome from Lucy Magic Pattern on Etsy. I used all Shepye's Katona cotton and a 2.75 millimeter hook. This color, this yellow, is called Primrose. This red is called Hot Red, I think, or maybe it might be Poppy Rose, but it's just a really pretty red color. This color is called Bridal White, and then I have a little bit of root beer under here for the stem of the flame, and then this color is Forest Green, and then this color right here is called Shell. And then I just used the needle felting wool. I had bought a big pack of it off of Amazon of all different colors, and I chose to do white like the picture because I really loved the white beard that she gave this gnome. She actually used yarn, I think, instead of the needle felting wool, but I prefer to use the needle felting wool, and I really love how his little beard came out. The only thing that I would have done different on this pattern is I probably would have used a brighter white for the candle. You can't tell in my ring light because it kind of brightens everything up, but it is more of an off-white than a true like white color. But I really enjoyed making this, and it was a lot of fun. I did use the body pattern from Pampino, or No Boom on Etsy. I have a lot of her patterns, and I always usually use her body pattern because I keep a copy of it printed off of just the body, because with the gnomes usually the only thing you do is change the hats. So I did have to adjust this hat just a little bit. I only removed one increase from this hat to make it fit, and it worked out perfect. I did the same amount of rows, I just took off one increase. You actually put cardboard in. I put cardboard in the bottom of the gnome just to make him more stable to stand up, but you actually put a little piece of cardboard in the top of your candle also to give it some shape. These pieces, the drips from the candle, are actually crocheted on, and then I took hot glue. I used hot glue on a lot of this because it was a lot of sewing, and I knew that it would take forever to do all that sewing. And so I did use the hot glue to glue down all those little drips. I also used the hot glue to glue on my leaves here and also my bow. I also had to kind of overlap this band here in the back because it was a little bit too big, even though I followed the pattern. And the only thing that I adjusted was the screen part, so that if you do make this, just keep in mind that you want to make sure that your band is the right length before you finish it. I did have to make 10 of these little leaves all the way around, and I just kind of I didn't glue them. I got stuffing on this. I didn't glue them completely down, but I did kind of put them to where that they would stay in one spot. But I just love him. I love how he turned out. I was so excited when I finished him. And I'm so excited to see which gnome that Rebecca picked from the patterns that I sent her. So definitely go and check out her video if you haven't checked it out yet. And see which gnome that she picked to do that I sent her. So I hope that you enjoyed seeing my little candle gnome. I enjoyed this collab so much, Rebecca, and thank you so much for doing this with me. I love making these little gnomes. It's definitely got me in the gnome making spirit again. I hadn't made one in a while, and I'm really loving how this gnome turned out, and I'm really excited to make some more. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will be seeing you real soon in another video. Bye.